Good everybody, my name is Awesomecrunch and welcome to the first ARK Survival modded episode on this channel, and actually first ARK Survival Evolved episode on the channel as a whole. I did do a stream on it. I think I've done 2 streams on it now actually, and I haven't actually done a video on it yet because I was waiting for my computer upgrade, and it has now happened, and now ARK runs beautifully, so I can play that game. I can play this game perfectly well now. And I wanted to show off some mods, and now I haven't got long on the game, so if I'm inexperienced with names, stuff like that, if I pronounce something wrong, tell me in the comments below and I will try to correct it for next time. Now this is the Prometheus V2 mod, and it's essentially a collection of hugely upgraded and awesome looking dinos and animals, and it's just a really cool collection, so I thought I'd showcase it to you today. I'd really like to get better at ARK, like naming things just straight from looking at them. I've only got about 15 hours in it so far, but I hope to get to many more, so... Whoa, that's a bit weird. So today, just wanted to showcase each of these animals. They're not all of the animals, there's still a few that I haven't spawned, just so you can go and check out the mod for yourself. And I'll leave a link in the description to the mod page, because it's a really cool mod. So, first creature we're going to check out, we'll go from left to right, I guess. This is the Frome Trike. And it just looks really cool. It's got a really cool red and black design, and obviously it has that signature Prometheus kind of metal plating with the neon blue or red kind of lighting coming out of it. It's really cool. Oh, and if you're wondering, the armor that I'm wearing is also Prometheus armor, and that's why it looks so cool. Because it's not just normal armor, it came with the mod. I don't actually think you have to put the saddle on to ride these things, because I was riding it before without the saddle, but I think it looked a little bit better with the saddle on. It made a little bit more sense. So this thing is an absolute beast. It's only about as fast as a normal trike. I don't think it's had any speed upgrades, but it looks amazing. So yeah, that's the trike. Not a lot to show you there. It's basically just a normal trike, but with the really cool skin, and it's a lot more powerful. Has a ton of health, 61,250 health, which is a damn lot. And I haven't upgraded this at all. As you can see, it's got 27 points available because I've just been... that was one of the first I spawned, so it's been there for the whole time while I've spawned the others, which is why it's so high level, and I could upgrade it more. In fact, why don't I? 108,692 health. That is not bad at all. So next one is a Prome Turtle, which, as you can see, is a skin of the Carbonimus turtle thing, and it has like a cannon on the top, which is interesting. And also I've noticed with these creatures, you go absolutely tiny when you get on them. I mean, it's hard to see me, but I'm like at the head of the gun, like it looks like I'm controlling the gun kind of thing. Maybe this thing is faster than a normal Carbonimus. I think it may have had speed upgrades actually. It would not surprise me. Let's have a look. Movement speed, yeah, okay, so it has had movement upgrades. Yeah, as you can see, it's a little bit buggy, the seating positions and all that. So if you left click, it just does a normal attack like a normal Carbonimus, and then if you right click, it shoots the cannon. So that's a pretty cool addition, and it makes a really cool effect when it hits something. I don't know if it can take down trees. Yes, it can, of course it can. Okay, so next creature is the Prometheus Allosaurus, which, as you can see, is just another skin for an Allosaurus. But of course, it has a really cool pound animation for when its feet hit into the floor, of like a shockwave of blue. It looks really good. I'll see if I can kill this Dodo. Oh, there you go. That didn't take much. And this one has, at level 150, as a base health of 63,000, which is pretty good. 113,605 health. That is not bad at all. So yeah, that thing is an absolute beast. The teeth are absolutely terrifying. But yeah, that's a really nice skin. So this is the Prometheus Dodo Wyvern. Is it Wyvern or Wyvern? I literally don't know. But this thing is so cool. Oh, a bit into the water there. Whoopsie daisy. So yeah, this is a really cool skin. It's absolutely huge. I'll see if I can get it in third person. Look at that. That looks so cool. Oh, and its neutral position is just like vertically up. That looks amazing. And you can see me on the back. I'm absolutely tiny again. It just looks awesome. This thing can breathe blue fire, interestingly enough. I need to try and... Oh, it's because I was wondering why we weren't going down then. So yeah, this thing can like breathe fire, and it also obviously can bite while it's in the air. But the fire of it, well, it's more like a laser actually, now that I look at it. Okay, so the next one is the Prometheus Griffin. Now this, I love griffins, I absolutely love them. They're one of my favourite mythical creatures, they're really cool. And actually this one has a kind of chrome tint to it, the back. The rear legs, they look really cool, and it's got this blinding neon. It can go really, really quite fast, especially when you dive. You really pick up some speed, and then you hit the floor because you're a rookie like me. But yeah, this is definitely one of my favourite creatures in the mod, and it's definitely worth picking up if you love griffins. It's just so cool. This one is definitely one of the coolest, the Prometheus Indominus Rex. It's really cool. It's absolutely massive, and as you can see again, I think we may actually stay at the normal size when we're on the back of this one, because it's pretty big, and it does just look massive either way you look at it. But this thing looks incredible, and as you can see, this is the size comparison with a wild Brontosaurus, so it's pretty damn tall. If you needed more referencing. So let's have a go at attacking this thing and see how it does. Oh! Well. That was pretty easy. So yeah, this thing is a beast, essentially. It just destroyed a Brontosaurus in one bite, but that may have been because I was tweaking with some game settings earlier. But either way, you get the idea, this thing is an absolute beast. So this one is an interesting one, this is the Prometheus Scorpion, and what's interesting about this is when you get on, you actually turn into a little person. It's adorable. Look how tiny I am. I'm just there on the front. I'm absolutely diddy. But obviously I'm just riding on the front, and when you get off, you instantly become massive again. Well, not massive, but human-sized. This thing is really cool. It has really, really nice animations, but obviously it's just worked off the base game Scorpion. But I think it does just look really nice. And it's really fast as well, so if you need some sort of transport vehicle that looks amazing and also has some ability to fight, then this is certainly the one you should go for. Okay, so the next one is the Prometheus Dragon. Now this one, I mean, I have no words for how cool this one looks. It's so bright. So yeah, this one looks really cool. It does also have the kind of fire-breathing thing, which I accidentally just used to knock down these trees. I don't know if you'd call that fire-breathing or more kind of lasers. I don't know how you describe it, but it looks so cool. Look at this thing. It looks amazing. For some reason it doesn't seem to have a flying animation when it's doing that. So this next one is the Prometheus Gorilla. Yet again, I've never encountered a gorilla in the game. Don't know if it's a base game creature or not, but oh my god, this thing looks awesome. It looks like a gorilla from the Planet of the Apes has discovered a scientific laboratory and just fitted itself with everything it could find. It looks really cool. It has a really nice ground pound effect as one of its attacks. Now the secondary attack is just a massive double axe handle punch to the ground thing, and it's just such a cool skin for this one. Okay, so this one is the Prometheus Dodo Rex, and I have to say this is probably my second favourite creature in all of this. It looks so funny. I really like it for some reason. And the actual attacks are really cool as well, with that kind of shockwave sound effect. Let's attack this Carbonimus over here. See how it responds. Well, that didn't last very long. I also killed the Dilo with that somehow. Where was the Dilo? So this one is the Prometheus Slaughter Tyrannis, and this is such a cool dinosaur. This one has a kind of blinding bloom red effect. Oh god. But it looks really cool because it's kind of pulsating the red bloom on that little horn thing, the dorsal fin looking thing on his head, and of course he has a really, really cool helmet armor kind of thing on the front, which looks really nice, and also the saddle is just the base game one, but it looks really nice as well. Has a really cool roar. There are flying... Interestingly enough, there are now flying... Are they... They're not attacking me, are they? Oh, they're tamed. Okay, so these are Prometheus Scarlet Raptors, and I did actually mean to spawn these a while ago, but for some reason, they just started attacking me and I couldn't tame them, and then they went away into the ocean, and suddenly they've come back after flying down back to Earth, which is interesting. But my god, does that not look terrifying? Look at that thing. Okay, so this is the Prometheus Giganotosaurus, and I think that's how you pronounce it. I just looked it up because there seems to be quite some debate about whether it's Giga or Giga, or I don't even know. So that's just how I'm pronouncing it. If you think it's different, then go ahead and tell me. This thing, I think, looks the coolest out of all of them, and it has the highest base health out of all of them as far as I've checked. I'll upgrade it all the way because I have 60 points for him. So it's currently sitting a comfortable 347,205.3 health, which is pretty beastly. And actually, I think the player actually stays at full size while on this one. Just simply because it looks fine, because it's such a blooming huge dinosaur. Now, this one is completely robotic, I believe. I don't see any traces of skin or even normal animal functions anywhere in this. It's a complete robot. I think there's a special word to describe it, like a biomechanical robot. Or maybe it's not biological at all. It doesn't look like it has any biological features. But it looks so cool. It's got like this thunder. No, it's got like this lightning effect going around it. I think this ties with the Indominus Rex for how it looks, honestly. I think they both look really cool. And it looks like they both actually use the same base model, except the head of the Indominus is a little bit taller. As I said before, the link for the mod will be in the description below if you want to download it for yourself. And yeah, I just think it was a cool way to start an ARK modded series. If it's something you guys want more, then please do hit the like button. I would love to do a series on this game. And I do need to start doing other series other than Subnautica, so I hope that doesn't anger any of you. But, you know, I gotta do it for my own good. So yeah, that's basically it. But yeah, so, whoa. Okay, so I've just done the right click attack on this thing, and it's an absolute beast. I was just about to say goodbye, and I just killed something that was only level 1, so I didn't even give it a chance. Look at this. Look at the shockwave coming from when you roar with this thing. But yes, I'm going to leave this one here, guys. So if you did enjoy the video, please give it a like. If you're feeling really, really generous, subscribe to Crunchy's David. Until next one, I'll see you guys in the next one. Ta-ra, my friends.